Hey, Comic Impact! That was a crazy trip from the North Pole. Sheldon here for Did You Catch All That? For December 2011, guys, we made it a whole year. Now we get to see if the world's going to end in 2012. Every month it'll be a new game. I'm sure you ask yourself, where's Simon and Susan? They're down there somewhere. Look, this is a very special Home for the Holidays edition of Did You Catch All That? And this month we decided to go a little bit different. We're not going to give you all the great, the little things that you love from it. We're going to give you 5 books of things that we feel like were the best, the absolute pinnacle of what you should have been reading this year. And there's been some great stuff. We've gotten some Fear Itself. We've gotten some, well, that was iffy. We got some Flashpoint though. Great things have happened this year. These are my top 5. The first, number 1, being Criminal: Last of the Innocents. Now this is Ed Brubaker and Sean Phillips, and this is not to be missed. You can get a trade. If you got gift certificates, run to your local comic store and go pick up this book. It's very Archie meets the world of Criminal, if you've read Ed Brubaker's other stuff. Very dark, but it's like what if Archie grew up, but really twisted Archie. It's a really great comic. It's a fun read, especially if you're a fan of the other Criminal stuff. So that's one. Okay. The second is Batman. This is from the New 52, and you know, all in all, the New 52 itself to me is a win. You should be checking out almost every book from the New 52. I mean, Swamp Man, Swamp Thing, Animal Man. That would be a new book. Maybe they're gonna converge. Who knows? But there's plenty of great Bat books to check out in the New 52, and Batman being the best one. It's Scott Snyder and Greg Capullo, and I never would have thought Capullo's art would have lent to a Bat book. I know he did some Spawn stuff, but that's kind of where I know him from. This stuff is amazing. It's still dealing with the owls. It's still kind of going on. They're still very early on, so there's still time to hop on board for that book. It's a beautiful book and a fun read every single month. So don't miss out on that. That was 2. Number 3 is Casanova by Matt Fraction and Gabriel Bond and Fabio Moon. This book is crazy, timely, wobbly, crazy stuff. Look, if you love Doctor Who, if you love time paradoxes, or if you love a paradox, whichever, if you love those, then you will love Casanova, and it will always leave you scratching your head going, what is really going on with this book? I strive every month when I read this book to figure that out. Still haven't figured it out. Great book though. It's a fun read. So that was 3. The next is Captain America. Now this whole year we've been like, what's Cap gonna do? I mean, look, we've been waiting for Bucky to be Captain America for such a long time now. I kind of forgotten about it, but Bucky was Cap. And he immediately was put through the ringer, and we all know how it ended. Not good. But there were various different artists on this book. You had Mitch Brettweiser did an issue mixed in with like Butch Geis. A lot of really talented artists, along with a talented writer, Ed Brubaker. And it's just been a awesome ride. And here's looking forward to what's offered in 2011 or 2012, I guess, for Bucky. As we all know, it's going to be Winter Soldier time, folks. So get your gear ready and your spy stuff on, because we're going to go there. We're going to spy with Winter Soldier. And last, but certainly not least, you know, I talked big about me getting back into the DC universe this year. Well, let me tell you, this is the big one. I got back into the Ultimate Universe. I had a no holds barred, I will not read any sort of Ultimate book up until they kind of rebooted. Again, this is with Brian Michael Bendis and Miles Morales as the new Spider-Man, learning his powers and figuring out what's going to happen and what's going to go on with this Spider-Man. And Sarah Pichelli, amazing art, amazing. They're only like 4 or 5 issues in, folks. So there's, again, another opportunity to completely just jump on board and enjoy a fun book. That's it for me. Look for Chris Samnee also as well. I think he's going to be doing some stuff for Ultimate Spidey. But, you know, that's it for me for this year. I hope you guys had a good Christmas. Hopefully I won't end up in any other trees. Hopefully this is the last trip. I don't know if I could stay in that bag much longer. Let's check in with Susan. Susan, where are you at? What are you doing? You around here?
Doing a special edition of Did You Catch All That? Doing our top 5. I think that Sheldon did it before me and Simon's doing it after me, so good times. Brought to you live from the Damon house in Northern California. That's why it looks a little different in the background from the videos you are normally seeing. Anyway, so top 5 favorite comics. Okay, I'm not going to put them in any order because that's dumb. So I think that I have to go with Justice League Dark because it's brand new and I really like what they're doing with the storyline. It's one of my best favorite comics on the New 52. So the best, my favorite, 2 separate things. So check that out. It's a lot of fun. Besides that, so we got Justice League Dark. I'm going to throw in an old classic, and that's Fables. Fables is always on this list because it is fantastic and it just keeps getting better. Like, it had a little lull for a while, but this year has gotten back to like some of the basics. Really good villains, really good stories. So Fables. I don't know. I'm going to throw in Wonder Woman because that's a character that I never really liked, and then this year Brian Azzarello took over the book. Kind of excited about that. So there's always fun times when you have Wonder Woman involved. You want to come up? Want to come up? This is Sasha. Sasha's my sister's dog. So that's awesome. Bye, Sasha. Merry Christmas. Okay, so I have 2 more. 2 more. Crap. I don't know. Batman. Batman. The new Scott Snyder reboot of Batman has been one of my favorite books this year. Just because, you know, I love Scott Snyder, so I have to throw in an homage to him because he's awesome. And then I think that I'm going to go with my favorite book of the year has been Moriarty. Dan Corey and Anthony. I can't pronounce your last name still. I don't know how to do it. Sorry about that. But that has been my favorite book this year. It's really creative and it's really amazing, and I don't really know what I'd do without it. It's a really good Sherlock Holmes story. You guys have been doing an awesome job, so that is my top comic of 2011. So have fun, enjoy your holidays, enjoy this special edition of Did You Catch All That? So have a happy Christmas and a great New Year. Okay, thanks guys, bye.
Hey Comic Impact, so it's my turn for my 5 favorite comics of the year. Sheldon jumped out of a bag. Come on, was that clever? No, but it's Sheldon. He didn't enjoy the Muppets, he doesn't enjoy fun, but I do. That's why I love Reed Gunter from Image Comics. The bear riding cowboy, come on. Shane and Chris Holden, they're doing something amazing. It's not an ageist book, whatever. I'm 33 years old, I read it. I enjoy it because I like fun. Plus, you know, I kind of like bears. They're cool. And cowboys. Shane and Chris, keep up the amazing job. Let's see what else. From Image, Chew. Weird little book. Can't eat chicken because it's against the law. What's Tony Chew going on about? It's interesting. I like it. I like it so much that I actually bought an original page from Rob Guillory. That was my favorite book last year. I'll get to my favorite book in a little bit. Okay? Another amazing book. Elephant Man by Richard Starkings. You might have heard me talk about this book several times. I think it's pretty amazing. It's the best science fiction book being published in the world. It's fun. It's just epic. Richard, you made me cry in issue 30, and then issue 33, you disturbed me. Issue 30 was my favorite book of the year until something. And I'll get to that in just a little bit. Finally, everyone's been talking about them. They've been talking about the new run on the new Batman book. Scott Snyder, the new 52, Batman. Not for me. I'm going old school Snyder. Batman, detective, creepy. I remember reading at my friend's house the last issue of that run. Just getting goosebumps. Snyder, you are my favorite Batman writer. I told you, I have a man crush on you. You are amazing. And finally, my favorite book of the year, no brainer. I've been talking about it. I've been raving about it on every social network possible. Uncanny X-Force. Rick Remender, you are a god, sir. I appreciate everything you have done. You have killed one of my favorite characters, but you brought him back in some way. And Jerome, your art is beautiful. Mark Brooks, Isaac Ribic, Dean White on colors. I just can't talk about Uncanny X-Force without getting happy in some weird places that I Yeah, that's kind of awkward. So yeah, Comic Impact, those are our favorite books of the year. New episodes of Did You Catch All That back in January. New this week will be on Tuesdays now. One day before you go pick up your comics or download them digitally. Facebook, Twitter, all those social networks. Maybe Tumblr, that's all I'm saying. Maybe comicimpact.tumblr.com. That's starting January 1st. Bunch of podcasts. We did a best of the year. Go listen to that. We're done. Have a great 2012. And remember, Batman comes out. And the Avengers. Alright, I'm out.